Thanks for being here, Ty.
Thanks for having me back. I'm really excited to be back, primarily because I wanted to ask you a question.
Sure.
Which is, why are you so ashamed of having been on Star Trek?
What? You said I was... You think I was on Star Trek?
Well, you were on Star Trek.
I don't think I was...
Yeah, you were.
I don't think...
And you went to great lengths to cover up your identity. You can't find it on IMDb or Wikipedia, but it was actually a very popular show. I don't know if you know that.
Wait,
your fans would love to know that you were on Star Trek.
You're saying that because I did some stuff before I did this show, but I don't think I ever did Star Trek. Do you have a clip here?
Roll the clip.
Is it wise to press him on this?
I am the negotiator, Carlos. Karnas will have to cooperate with me and the terrorist and damn his sensitivities.
And may I suggest a secured channel, Admiral?
A sensible precaution, Picard. Make it so.
Yes. I was the guy with the stupid hair in Star Trek Next Generation. Well, where did you find that?
A friend of mine sent it to me, and I just love that it looked as if you had covered your face.
Yeah.
And you used a terrible, I don't know if you could hear that voice, but it was the worst.
That's my actual speaking voice.
Creepy space guy voice
When
ever.
I'm not being Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
After the show's over and I go back to being Chip Whitley, the actor who plays Conan O'Brien, that's my real voice.
Yes.
But enough about me. Let's talk about you a little bit, but then get back to me.
Okay, great.
You know the deal.
You know how it works.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your family. You have...
My family loves you. See?
Hey, you did it!
Right back.
We're out of time. Good night, everybody. No, you have... how many kids do you have? You have 2 kids, 2 daughters?
Two daughters, 2.5-year-old, essentially. I don't really keep track. And then...
You're a horrible father.
Yeah, I'm a terrible father.
There's some kids out there.
There's 2
or
kids.
so I'm told.
Or some I don't know about. No, and a 9-month-old.
Wow, 9-month-old. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's talk about the one who's 2.5. Does she have any idea that you are on television? Has she seen, you?
She has. She's seen me twice on television. Once was about a year or so ago, and I may have even told this story here, but it was basically I was on Sesame Street, and I was performing with Abby Cadabby, and I got really cocky and brought her out to watch me performing with Abby Cadabby, thinking she was going to freak out. And then all she did was go, Abby! And never mentioned me at all.
Never mentioned you, that her father was with Abby.
Yeah, so cut to about 2 weeks ago, and my wife was like, you know, we haven't really done this since then. So she put on an episode of Modern Family and just sat next to our daughter. And our daughter, in the middle of one of my scenes, did something that she has never done in her life and hasn't done since, which is asked to go to bed.
No child asks to go to bed.
Never. It's a fate worse than death. And she literally was like, I'm ready for bed. Let's do this. I'm exhausted from his terrible, terrible performance.
You get Matthew Broderick, terrific actor,
Yes.
and a guy who's been on our show millions of times, guest starred on the show, and you guys had quite an intimate scene together.
I made out with Ferris Bueller. I felt like I was making out with all kinds of classic, like iconic TV and film and stage stars at one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's done so much. His body of work is so great. I think we have a still from that adventure you two had. Then that's the most erotic photo I've ever seen.
That's right after our nipples kissed.
No one needs to know that. We don't need to.
I do. They got along really well. They really hit it off.
Your nipples hit it off?
Oh, yeah, they still talk.
Sometimes you at late at night you hear your nipple talking to Matthew Broderick's nipple on the phone.
Yeah, you've got to let it go.
See the glow of the cell phone in the bed?
Hey!